Hi everyone, I am Anil Kumar, motivation speaker. Today I would like to speak how to overcome your backlog subject, whether it could be 3 years LLB, whether it could be 5 years LLB. Many of the students have raised this question on my personal window WhatsApp. Sir, how to clear backlog subjects? Around more than 150 students have been asked frequently this question. So I would like to clarify how to overcome your backlog subject, especially whether it could be 3 years LLB, whether it could be 5 years LLB, because all law subjects are same KSLU Karnataka State Law University. So affiliated colleges who have been made or written, the same only will be applicable to all across around 105 colleges. So many of the students have got backlog subjects. My advice is to all KSLU students that I am against the backlog subjects, because many times, because of our inefficiency, because of our negligence, because of our many aspects, we have failed in the LLB examinations. Sometimes may happens, depending upon the evaluator mind, depending upon the strict guidelines made by KSLU. The other aspects also there. I'm not dealing with that, but my advice is to all KSLU students, whether it could be 3 years LLB, whether it could be 5 years LLB, everyone has to pass in the first attempt itself. So for that we have to sacrifice many things in our life. So 3 years or 5 years, any course if you would like to take, we need to sacrifice some entertainment. Most of the times we are spending a lot of time with other aspects. We are not concentrating on our academics. So that is the reason many of the students are getting failed. Many of the students are engaging part-time jobs. Many of the students are engaging their business. Many of the students, they are engaging with other activities, so rather than their academics. My dear friends, when you have joined for 3 years or 5 years LLB course, your priority, first priority, that should be your LLB only. Whether you can do anything, maybe many of the students are doing part-time jobs, many of the students are doing agriculture, many of the students are doing business. You keep it aside. For livelihood, that is required. I'm not dealing with that, but your priority should be always your LLB course. If you keep in that this line, what I have mentioned now, that should be keep always in your mind. Then only you will be able to get success in LLB field. Otherwise we are getting stuck somewhere else. So anyhow, my advice is to all KSLU students, that should be we should not keep any backlog subjects. That also I will explain why we should not keep backlog subjects. That also I will explain in the next video. But this is the time where you can focus on your studies. Already announced, 3 years LLB will be going to conduct the examinations for even semesters. That you keep it aside. This video is specifically for who have been kept backlog subject for the previous semesters. As my advice is to all, we should not keep backlog subjects, but anyhow we have kept backlog subjects because of various reasons. Because of our personal reason, because of our evaluator, they have not given good marks, or KSLU Karnataka State Law University have been failed. I have seen many of the students have got failed within 1 marks. Now I think KSLU has been notified that grace marks will be given 3 marks. If you get 29, if other subjects have been passed, means you will get pass in the in kind any subject. I think already who have been got results that has been already updated. I have seen many cases. So that one good step Karnataka State Law University has been taken for KSLU students. That you keep it aside. The thing is that you have got backlog subject, huge backlog subject, my dear friends. So first of all, you should not worry, you should not take tensions, and you should not get frustrated if you get failed. Failure is the step of success, first step of success, what you call. So nothing to worry. If you get failed, doesn't mean that again and again you won't get failed. Why we are getting failed means because of our negligence, because of our lack of concentration towards about our LLB subjects. There are various reasons. Sometimes we may engaging with other activities. Various reasons we are getting failed again and again. So once you get failed, nothing to worry. Next attempt you will get definitely pass. Nothing to worry. Take my advices, whatever I am advising right now, that is for all KSLU students who have been got backlog subjects, my dear friends. Because this experience I have got it from for the past 2 years. So many of the students, why they have failed, that doesn't matter, but we have to get pass. How to get pass or how to score LLB marks. Sometimes you may get fail now, but further semesters how we can get pass. That is very important. Keep it in always in your mind that you have to create positive mindset, my dear friends. Once you get failed, doesn't mean that you won't get fail again. So please remove your inferiority complex. Somebody has passed, so still I am getting failed. You please don't get inferiority complex. Don't please, and even please don't compare with others, because many of the students I have seen who are all doing very good and who are all studying very good, they have only got 40 marks, whereas many of the people, many of the students, they have not attempt well. For them they got 50, 45 like that. I have seen many cases in the Karnataka State Law University. So there are various kind of reasons. Sometimes you may written well, in that case also we have been failed. I have seen many cases. So please don't lose your hopes, my dear friends. Failure is the first step of success. We have to find out exactly where we have got wrong in the examinations. First of all, why we have failed, whether we have not attended all the questions, otherwise we have not able to write it well in the examinations, or we have somewhere else we have left case laws or illustrations, somewhere we written wrong sections or subsections, that we need to think very, very, very deeply. In this examination we have failed means what are all the drawbacks we have got failed, that we need to dig it. Very honestly we have to dig it. After that, my dear friends, it's very easy to get past your backlog subject. Nothing to worry. Only thing is that we have to give little preference to those subjects. What you have to do is you have to please collect 5 years previous question papers, my dear friends. It's very easy to, I will tell you the method how to write your own notes, how to study your LLB examinations, how to manage your time within time bound of 3 hours. Those kind of things I am explaining in this video. Please make a note of it, all those points, so that you can execute in your student life, my dear friends. First of all, my suggestion is to please collect previous 5 years question papers. Among 5 years question papers, please choose the questions 10 marks and 6 marks. You may choose questions around 35 to 40 questions, my dear friends. 35 to 45 questions, 40 questions. You have to prepare yourself, note down all questions. If you note down all question by handwriting, you will come to know what all the questions will be asked in those syllabus, my dear friends. Then after, what you have to do is you have to collect notes or guides or prescribed books or reference books, whatever you feel it, you collect it. Then after, you have to write. Who have been got backlog subject, please write, my dear friends. Every day at least give your time, 2 to 3 hours precious time to write your notes, my dear friends. You have to, what you have to do is, honestly you have to write your answer in your own way, because earlier videos I have explained how to write your LLB examination for 10 marks and 6 marks. Those kind of points you have to mention in your notes, like one question, 10 marks question I would like to tell. If 10 marks question is there, please write yourself with your notes or guides or prescribed books or reference books. You have to write introduction, 3 to 4 lines. Then after, meaning of the question, meaning. Then after, definition, 1 or 2 definition you write it. Then after, key points you have to elaborate with sections. Then after, you have to in the key points itself, some connected case laws will be there. Minimum for 10 marks question you have to write at least 2 case laws. If you write 2 case laws for 10 marks and if you write 6 marks for 1 case law, you will get more sufficient marks, my dear friends. So this is the first method you have to follow. You have to write your own notes. You may get difficult, my dear friends. Why I have to advise always to write your notes means, in the examination time it is very easy to read for your subjects. Any of you have made questions, fantastic, wonderful questions you have made it. Then after, you have written very well your notes, that is very important. As per prescribed university, what you call 10 marks, 6 marks, as per their views and thoughts, we have to write it your own way, the notes. If you complete the notes, 75% your results will be positive. Then you have to 25% will be your study. If you write notes for all questions, while writing itself you will come to know what exactly answer we have to write it. That is very important, my dear friends. If you write every day, your handwriting speed will be improved. I have already experienced it. My experience words never negative, friends. My experience only I am sharing with you all. Your writing notes is very important, so that you can very easily score or you can clear your backlog subjects. So if you write it well for your notes, very easy to study your examinations. When examination notification announced, if you go through your notes properly and make a key points of those, everything you have written and you have studied well, and while writing the examination, it is very important. So first is you have to collect 5 years previous question papers. Then after, second tip is you have to write 30 to 40 questions among 5 years previous years question papers. Then after, you have to collect your notes or prescribed books, reference books. Even sometimes you may get wonderful answers in the Google also. You can get it, the wonderful answers from the internet also, you can get it. So those kind of things you have to write it. Don't even take printout also. Please, you have to write your own notes. That notes is very important, like what you call Bible, that is. So then after, what you have to do is you go through, and I will tell in the examination hall what you have to do. Because you have written your own notes, you have covered 30 to 40 questions, and then around of all syllabus have been covered in the 30 to 40 questions, whether it could be 6 marks, whether it could be 10 marks, equally you have to extract the questions. Then after, what you have to do is you have to study at least after completion of your notes, Every day you have to study minimum 2 hours for your LLB subjects. Then after in examination time comes means you have to extend 2 hours to 4 hours. Per day in examination time, if you study well 4 hours, that is fair enough. You have to take sufficient sleep, you have to take sufficient food, you have to take sufficient whatever your other extracurricular activities called what you call hobbies. You can maintain that also. That is also very important in the examination time. Sometimes we may fail in that. So please don't get fear and don't get frustration if you get failed. Nothing to worry. Failure is the first step of success. Nothing to worry. Nothing to worry about failures. I will tell one example. Keep working. Today you don't get any results. Keep working. Tomorrow you get bad results. Keep working. Day after tomorrow definitely will get good results, friends. Nothing to worry. Within a span of 6 years, within a span of 10 years, can't you able to complete your LLB course? Definitely you can able to complete it, my dear friends. That is required, your willingness to do it. You have to create your positive mindset. If you think about positiveness, positive things will happen, my dear friends. So that is the reason always I am stressing about why I am giving my channel is LLB coach and motivational speaker. I have to motivate many students. Now I am focusing on only KSLU students, but further it can be extended to across India. Further it can be extended to overall the world, my dear friends. So that is why I kept my channel name is LLB coach and motivational speaker. I am not only LLB coach, I am a motivational speaker also. I have motivated many of the students. Many of the students have given positive results on my motivational words. So many of the students have got passed. Many of the students have got very good, outstanding grade, excellent grade. They have got it. Many of the students have made messages my personal window. I've got very good happiness whatever I'm doing. I'm very much happy to saying that my YouTube channel is growing day by day because of you students. My advice is to in LLB when it comes to backlog subject to clear, I will talk about in examination time 3 hours of time, how to manage your 3 hours of time. That is very important. Many of the students have failed while writing their examinations. They have studied well. They have every day they have written notes. Every day they have studied well. But while executing, while writing examination, they have failed because of lack of reasons. They don't know how to write examinations. What are all the pattern we have to write the examinations. You please go through my video how to score very good marks in LLB, how to write your LLB examination. That also have been explained very deeply. Go through it so that we'll come to know how to write your LLB examination. 3 hours of time you have to utilize, my dear friends. 3 hours of time, you don't leave even single question, my dear friends. If you leave 6 marks question, finally you will lose marks, my dear friends. You got 29. You got 29. If you get failed one subject, you will get passed, nothing to worry. But 2 subjects you have got 29 marks because of where somewhere you have missed, means somewhere you have left the questions. Please don't leave the questions. Whether you are knowing or not knowing, my dear friends, what you have to do is, firstly, you have to do is, whatever questions you know, please attempt first. You write question number and answer it. Each and every questions are very important. If you know, if you don't know, each and every questions are very important, my dear friends. What you have to do is, every questions you have to attend. For 10 marks question 20 minutes, for 6 marks questions 10 minutes for first question. Then further second question you can take 25 minutes. Again 6 marks question you can take 10 minutes. Like that, if you follow completely, you can able to complete within 2 hours 50 minutes. You can able to complete your all questions. You can able to complete for 10 minutes. Why we require means we have to make underlines for each introduction, definition, meaning, and key points. We have to underline it, and then case laws also you have to underline it, conclusion also you have to underline it. One question, if you have completed, take a scale and close with that question. So that is called presentation. Presentations also is required. The evaluator will expect everything, quality, quantity, everything they expect. So because that is a lengthy answers, what do you call 10 marks question, 6 marks question, we have to write at least for 10 marks question we have to write 3 pages minimum. For 6 marks question, at least minimum you have to write 1.5 page. So this and all it is required for to get score your LLB examination. You can